Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Knowledge. This video is about 50 plus old postage stamps from around the world. South Australia 1886 50 shilling rose red perforation 11.5 times 12.5. Mint never hinged with gorgeous rich color and well incised impression. Liberia 1915 50 cent on $2 deep green and black type M surcharge. It has deep color, original gum and it is nearly very fine. French Southern and Antarctic Territories 1969 Concord. It was prepared but never issued. It is with denomination of 87 franc instead of 85. Now Liechtenstein 1915 5H to 25H Prince Johann thin unsurfaced paper complete set. 3 values plus the scarce 25H in ultramarine shade. Monaco 1956 Helicopter and the Pigeons 30 franc and 1 franc C-tenant unissued pair. It has original gum and well balanced margins and perfect centering. Faroe Island 1919 2 ore on 5 ore green with additional 5 ore stamp making the 7 ore internal rate. Both are tied on envelope by circular date stamp. Newfoundland 1927 60 cent black D Pinedo air post. Mint never hinged, it is perfectly centered with uncommonly white margins and it has detailed impression. Next is Newfoundland 1868 1 cent violet, mint never hinged with gorgeous rich color on fresh paper. It is well centered amid large margins and has very fine appearance. New South Wales 1851 2p dull ultramarine plate 5 position 18 unused example with close margins to just in at few places and it has intermediate impression. Newfoundland 1865 2 cent green mint never hinged example. It has deep rich color, highly detailed impression and very fine appearance. Next is also from Newfoundland 1919 3 cent red brown hawker air post mint never hinged example with manuscript initials JAR on the reverse. Now this flight had a controlled crash in the ocean. Next is Bechuanaland 1932 half P to 10 shilling King George V mint never hinged vibrant colors and very fine set. Brunei 1944 $3 on 1 cent black Japanese occupation overprint mint never hinged example. It is well centered. Next is from British East Africa 1898 4 rupees carmine mint never hinged example. It is well centered and has ample to large margins, strong rich color and extremely fine condition. Brazil 1843 60 R black color early impression. It has 4 huge margins and it is tied by S. Joa de Rey straight line cancel on a folded cover. Next is from Burundi year 1983 wild animals complete set of 13 values. These have original gum and are never hinged. These are fresh and bright and very fine. Netherlands 1913 Independence Centenary 2.5 cent to 10 guilder complete set 10 guilder with the scarce variety broken E of the Netherlands. Now next is Italian state Modena 1859 provisional government 20 cent violet color unused without gum and it has large balanced margins, fresh and very fine condition. South Russia 1919 50k coat of arms for usage in the Crimea. 3 seldom seen examples and these have generous margins and these were available for both postage and currency. Italian colonies Eritrea 1925 1L Victor Emmanuel imperforate at the bottom. It has original gum and appears lightly hinged. It has very fine condition. Italian state Modena 1852 10 cent black on rose with period after value. It has original gum, huge even margins with dividing lines visible on all sides. New Caledonia 1886 NCE 5C surcharge on 1 franc bronze green on straw. It is an unused example with close to full margins. Next is British Central Africa 1891 10 pound red brown selvage at the left. It has original gum and usual small natural gum bends but it is a fine example of this scarce high value. Newfoundland 1880 5 cent pale blue mint never hinged exceptionally well centered, attractive color and extremely fine appearance. Next is San Marino envelope 1894 5L multicolored view of the government castle. It is very fine, scarce and rarely offered. Next is Italian Parma 1852 40 cent black on blue full original gum, well balanced margins, fresh and bright, and it is fine to very fine. Austria 1945 1 RM to 5 RM Hitler stamps with ostrich overprints. These have original gum and are never hinged and are fine to very fine, and each is with expertising back stamp. Next is France 1942, the unissued RF complete set. Two very similar sets of 3 each, including 25 cent green, 1 franc red and 2.5 franc blue color. Now, German occupation of Croatia 1941, Benja Luka Locals complete set. These have original gum and are fine to very fine. Only 1000 sets were issued. Now, this is from Germany Allied occupation 1949. 30 Fanning International Congress Type 2 with part of International Engineering Congress 1949 circular date stamp. This is Algeria 1962 Revolution Provisional 1 franc plus 9 franc light green. It has original gum and the stamp is never hinged but hinged in salvage. Italian State Papal Roman State 1852 6P black on greyish lilac. Full original gum. It is bright and fresh with large balanced margins. French Antarctic Expedition 1908 Blue Expedition vignette inscribed Pole South Expedition charcoal at the top and Pourquoi Pass at the bottom. Next is Luxembourg 1875 25 cent ultramarine with official overprint. It has outstanding centering and full original gum, which is unusual as the majority of the unused example are without gum. Tahiti 1882 25 cent surcharge on 40 cent vermilion on straw color, and it has inverted surcharge. It is a select quality example with 4 large margins. Next is from Italy 1933 Belbo Airpost triptychs complete set, each with Bian pilot's name in the overprint, and these are well centered. French office in Zanzibar 1897 2.5 Anna on 25 cent black on lavender. Viewer type 1. It is a used example with strong impression. Next is Newfoundland 1930 50 cent on 36 cent olive green. Columbia Airpost mint never hinged. It is well centered with beautiful rich color and intense impression. Newfoundland 1857 8P scarlet vermilion mint never hinged example with large margins all around. It has deep color and sharp impression on bright paper. Newfoundland 1857 5P brown violet mint never hinged example with large margins including a sheet margin at the bottom. It has proof like color and impression. Next is from Bahrain 3P to 25R King George 6 issue. These are mint never hinged except 10R which is lightly hinged, and these are very fine. Batum 1919 50R on 3K red color mint never hinged example, and it is well centered with fresh color and very few never hinged examples exist. British East Africa 1890 half Anna on 1P lilac mint never hinged example. It is remarkably bright and fresh, and it is very fine. British Central Africa 1898 1P vermilion and ultramarine perforation 12 control number 22 embossed on the back, and it is without gum as issued. British Guiana 1889 $1 green mint never hinged example with selvage at the left. It is well centered with strong rich color. It is very fine and choice. Burma 1942 1A brown violet Myanmar Japanese occupation overprint mint never hinged example. It is bright and fresh and very fine. British Honduras 1904 1 cent to $5 King Edward VII mint never hinged examples, and these are fresh throughout. It is a very fine set. Brunei 1942 $5 Lake on green with Japanese occupation overprint. It is a mint never hinged example, and it is well centered with strong color. It is a scarce stamp. British Columbia and Vancouver Island 1867 25 cent on 3P orange perforation 12.5. It has original cum bright color and very fine appearance. Now Greece Epirus 1914. Greek Chimara 1914 overprints complete set, and these have original cum and are fresh, fine to very fine. Next is Italy Airmail 1933 Graph Zeppelin complete set, each with Roma area Zeppelin 27/5/33 double circled special date stamp. Next is from New South Wales 1888 20 shilling ultramarine mint never hinged example with rich color, sharp impression and very fine condition. And the last is from Victoria 1879 2-pound blue perforation 11 mint never hinged example, and the perforation 11 is rare. Okay friends, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.